Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here. And we are back in Subsistence. Alright guys, cooking up a little wolf steak here. Getting that ready for us. It's been quite a while since I've played, because it's still spring break, and like I said in previous videos, that took a little time off with the kids. Well, I missed yesterday's video due to some unfortunate circumstances. But I am back. I am back. I do hope everybody is enjoying their Friday. I'm enjoying my Thursday because that's when I'm recording this. Okay, y'all are good? Y'all are good? Let's go grab a couple tomatoes and make sure the animals are good. And now y'all should be good. Nice, 100%. Awesome. How y'all chickens doing? What level are you at? 8? 8? 9. Okay. So we still got a little bit to go before we get our premium feathers going. Let's see, where were we? We had talked about possibly doing a greenhouse over here. I think is what we had last talked about. Yeah, because we had put this here, and I need to see a little bit more, but I think that might be doable. I don't want to go down there. So in order to do that, we are going to need wood. We're going to need nails, and I think before we leave today, I think I'm going to go ahead and get a lockpick. And we're doing real good on power. Let's see, a little bit of metal, a couple boards, a little bit of scrap. I think that's all I need. Haha. It is. Okay, this is iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and cook the iron. Yeah, still doing good there. Okay. Alright, so we got us a lockpick, which is awesome. We still, well, we need a little bit of food. But I have a cooked rabbit right here. Let's go ahead and eat that. That will boost us up pretty good. I might do some chicken chasing or some rabbit hunting while we're out today looking for things. I'll leave the bear alone. I don't want to mess with the bear. Oh, and in case if anyone is wondering if my voice gives out at all today, it is because of the unfortunate circumstances that happened that caused me not to record yesterday. So just giving y'all a heads up, my voice might crack and give out just a little bit. But I wanted to get back as soon as possible and get back into the videos. So here I am, guys. Here I am. So I was looking around in the forums today. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Yeah, I was looking around in the forums today before getting on, trying to see if anything new was, going to pop up. Any hint of an update, that type of thing. Haven't heard anything on an update. Now, there was a big O discussion in the forums over maps in the game. Someone had asked for a map. Now, I'm not saying that a map shouldn't be in the game. Because, I mean, it fully should. I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, this way's north, that way's east, the snow-covered mountains are to the west, that's south. I mean, well, that's south. But, it's not too hard as of right now. Uh, in my opinion, it's not too hard. Of course, when I first started the game, yeah, it was a little bit hard. It was a little bit rough. I couldn't make heads or tails of the map on just the original little map. So I can feel the frustration. And I mean, like I said, if you know your directions, it's kind of easy to figure it out on the game. I mean, like I said, sun always rises in the east. There's a wolf up there. Sun always rises in the east, and so, if you're facing the sun and it rises, then to your left is north, and if you're facing north, then east is to your right, west is to your left, your back is to the south. Easy. But I don't know. Some people are wanting it, and, the first couple of days in the game can be quite confusing. It really can be. I don't know necessarily if we need a map. I mean, I don't know how big Cold Games wants to make the map, but as of right now, I don't feel there's a need for a map. Oh, you suck. But, something like a compass might help early players. Make it craftable. What I would do is I would make it craftable. I would put an extra slot in our inventory window. Like one of the slots over here, because, I think there's an extra slot because there'll be headgear, armor, pants, boots. There's no gloves. But yeah, put it like in one of those slots over here, and then have it appear on the HUD so that you have a all the time compass. I think that's really all we need right now. I mean, the game would have to be so much bigger in order for a map to really be relevant in my mind. I mean, if like the entire size of the map that we currently have right now, if we were to double that, I still don't think that would necessarily mean we need a map. Now, if you went beyond that, well, maybe once you get beyond that, it would, dictate needing a map. Because, depending on how you set up your areas, because if you have similar looking areas, then yeah, I could see again confusing. But yeah, I don't know. And of course, like I said, that all depends because I've played this game I don't know how long now. I have got a ton of hours in it. So I'm pretty aware of where everything is most of the time. I mean, once in a while I'll get turned around and realize, oh, I took a wrong turn. I'm going this way instead of that way type thing. A compass would solve that, in my opinion. I mean, we got turned around the other day. If I would have had a compass, I would have realized, hey, we're going this direction instead of that direction. And I would have known before we ever found the fence. So, one of those things. Not that big of a deal to me, but like I said, I'm not a new player, and certain little things like that help out the new players. And if new players have a enjoyable game to begin with, then they'll stick around and actually play for a minute. So, Yeah, I could see there being a reason for it. But like I said, if it was me, I would do a compass. I'd leave it at that. I would leave it at that at least until the map size warranted something that big. Or, y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, next subject. Cold Games had commented about um, the hitboxes on the resource nodes. I guess he's known about it for a while, because I guess it's all the same code. So it wasn't really that big of a deal in his mind until the sandstone came about. Because, I guess there is a penalty for sitting there messing with, they're trying to get me caught here. Messing with, can't think. Messing with the hitbox, trying to circle around it and all that stuff. Kind of like I did in that one video where we took a little bit of damage because of how long it took us to, to get it done. Oh, he bit me. Shame on you, Wolfie. Bad Wolfie. Anyway, now that we're not getting chased by 20 things. Yeah, so I think he had said it's a rework of the code that has to be done. And that priority is kind of high on it. Because I guess people are dying underwater and yeah, that's a headache. So I guess he's working on that. I don't know if that's like next update type thing or not, but it was mentioned. So that is something that we can look forward to, is hopefully we'll get better hitboxes on the ore. There was a little bit of talk about, people able to play the multiplayer, well, the co-op, and all that good stuff. And they were wanting people to hop on and, test out things and all that stuff. And by they, I'm referring to, like, individuals. Leave me alone, bear. Good, I was hoping he wasn't going to come up here. So yeah, it seems like so far all the stuff in the co-op joining update is working pretty good. I didn't see anyone having issues of it as of yet. Of course, there was a whole bunch of forum posts, more than I've seen in quite some time, and all on different subjects and different things, and all that kind of good stuff. So, one of those deals. But anyway, next thing I had saw was Cold Games had talked about possibly changing the loot drops from when you use a base cracker on a base. He was kind of saying they're a little bit lackluster at the moment. You don't get a whole lot of good stuff out of them. And he was thinking about changing those up. He didn't give a definitive what he wanted to change on them, other than, he felt like they weren't as good as they could be. So, one of those deals, One of those deals. I haven't got to bust open one yet, because we've been taking it, we've had kind of a laid back season this time because of how aggressive the hunters are. I haven't wanted to do that. I mean, I wanted to, slow it down, build us up a good base, enjoy the early part of the game a little bit more. So yeah, no, we've done the slow thing, so we haven't really got to play with that yet. So, I could see that. I mean, I'm always up for more loot. So you improve the loot on it. Yeah, I'm all for it. Make it as good as you can make it, and I will take it. Most definitely. But yeah, we'll get some good stuff going there. Uh, Trying to think here a little bit. Trying to think. What else was there? I don't remember a whole lot else from the forums. I mean, I'm sure there was other stuff people were discussing and all that kind of good stuff, but nothing really stuck with me that that I can share. I mean, I'm like I said, there's other stuff, but I don't remember it. So that's kind of on me. But then again, there was a lot of stuff, and I try to focus mainly on what Cold Games has talked about, so that those who don't keep up with the forums and all that other stuff, they kind of got a little bit of a better knowledge. I'm still wanting my trophies for doing thingies. I'm still all about that. Give me my achievements. I want my bearskin rug and stuff. I'm gonna harp on that until I get it. Or at least something reasonable. Do that. Give me some more animals. Make the map a little bit bigger. And we'll be all good. Honestly, I think if we could get like 4 new animals, a map update, and a handful of new items to craft and build, and a couple placeable objects, I think the game will be pretty solid at that point. In my opinion, it will be. If we had a map expansion the size of the last one, 4 new animals, any 4, I don't care at this point what 4 they are, just 4 new animals, that way we don't constantly have nothing but bears and wolves everywhere. And placeable things, craftable items. Yeah, I think we'd have a real solid game. I think the game's good as it is, but it is missing a lot of stuff. So, I think those points would be enough to take it to the next level. Once you get another map expansion, well then the map's big enough that more co-op, multiplayer type stuff is more feasible. I mean, because right now you could build on 2 opposite sides of the map, like the 2 furthest points from each other, literally, and sit there and raid each other, several times in the course of one day. And it's completely doable. Me personally, I like a little bit of distance. Make it to where it's, more than just a afternoon stroll to the neighbor's base. That would That would help me out on some multiplayer stuff. If you're doing a PvP style, that is. I know not everybody does the PvP thing. And throw those in there. Okay. You know, have we got enough for a second lock? We do. We most certainly do. Give me another lockpick. One of these days, we're going to stumble across lockpick boxes again. And when we do, we will have our lockpicks ready. I'm just gonna eat all three of those because we are so low on protein right now. Yeah, see, those three didn't even fill us all the way up, so we most definitely needed that. Put the chicken in the fridge. Cold chicken. Hi, chickens. So, I think I saw one of them at level 10. Oh no, they're all at level 10. Yay, we can start replacing chickens now. That is awesome. Is this one in here? Every single one of them is at level 10. That is awesome. They need to be watered though. Alright, so we can now get premium feathers. So, I'm thinking tomorrow's video is going to have to be some chicken chasing. I mean, we did a little bit today, but I think that's going to have to be the primary focus, is chasing the chickens, getting the stuff, and, you know, swapping out chickens here so that we can have our premium feathers so that we can go do premium things. So far I'm kind of digging the farming, animal husbandry deal going on here right now. It's not too bad where we're at with the 4 chickens and the 2 plant beds. I'm not sure if I want to go with the 3rd one or not. Like I said, I want to kind of do the greenhouse over here before we mess with any more plant beds. But yeah, I think it is feasible. Yeah, most definitely feasible. I never did grab my lockpick, did I? I want to go get that real fast before I forget. Here we go. Nice. So I'm just going to look around a little bit. Gather up a little bit more ore. And just hang out and wait. I hope that there's an update this week. But at the same time, I kind of hope there isn't. Because I want good things. I really want a content update, guys. I really do. That is like my main wish right now, other than new animals, is content. I mean, like I said, if he posted an update today, or, you know, the posting of this video today, Friday, and had a new animal in the game, Yeah, I would love it. Love it. Wouldn't complain a bit. But if he waited until next week and then posted out, you know, a handful of buildable items and placeable items, I would be just as ecstatic, if not more. So, but we'll see. I kind of have a feeling that we're going to end up getting. I think we're going to get a small update similar to what we just had. I think it's going to. If I were. Oh, that's a kitty. That is a kitty. Uh, if I were a betting man, I would say that we would get an update that has a glass door, the fix for the ore nodes, the hitboxes, and something else. Maybe some bug fixes. I don't know. Maybe a craftable item or two. I don't really know, but I don't think it's going to be very big, honestly. If we get an update today, I don't think it's going to be a very big one. I mean, yeah, I know he's not working now and he's focused full time on the game. I just don't see it as something that he's had enough time to do unless he's had all this stuff like half done and then, is going to start cranking it out. But even then, that, I mean, if you had a bunch of half-finished features or items for the game, why take off and focus solely on it if, they were close to completion? So I don't think that's the case at all. So I do think if we get one, it will be a small update, which, of course, any update is a good update. I just don't see a big update coming yet. But I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Give me content. Give me lots of content. Please. Yay, locked box. Oh, yeah. That's actually pretty good. Shotgun shells, magnum rounds, a little bit of sinew. Uh-huh. Some of this medicinal tonic. I'm glad that that's in the locked boxes now. That makes locked boxes even more valuable because now, once again, like the other day when we had the health kit challenge, if I would have found a locked box with that in there, it would have been, so much easier. But, we got a handful of them, so that's cool. That's like the equivalent of 10 fish oils, so, that's quite a bit right there. That is most definitely quite a bit. Alright, guys, well, it is getting dark. And I think that's going to be it for today's video. I do hope everybody has enjoyed it. If you have, guys, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. It's an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself, guys. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to take a moment to thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared, guys. It is awesome. I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.